Before we start, please watch my previous video. The link will be in the description.
Amy Schneider returned for her 29th game on Jeopardy! She won a 28-day total of $1,019,600 and is now the fourth millionaire on Jeopardy! Well, the fifth, only the fourth to do in regular season play.
As explained in the previous video,
Ken Jennings' introduction was, "I hope you were watching last week because on Friday's show, in her 28th game, our returning champion Amy Schneider became a Jeopardy! Millionaire. In the history of our show, this is a milestone that's only been crossed by 4 players in regular season play. Interestingly, however, it's the second time this season that a champion has passed the $1 million mark on a Friday in Game 28. The other was Super Champion Matt Amodio. What an incredible season it's been, and it's only January. I didn't even remember it was a Friday when Matt Amodio won 28 games. To me, 27 was always a more pleasant number. Actually, 27 is how many games fewer Jonathan Fisher won than Matt Amodio. As long as we're talking about numbers, I also find it coincidental for Matt and Amy to win their 28 games, and I crossed 60 subscribers and the 60,000 view mark just recently. At first I didn't notice the connection. Then I remembered 60 minus 28 is 32, the amount of games James Holzhauer won. I also don't know how to feel about Amy being a millionaire the day before the anniversary of Alex Trebek's final taping aired. Alex Trebek actually is brought up, which we'll get to later.
this is quite impressive actually. A tale of two champions.
So after Jonathan Fisher's fifth win, I described the run as a tale of two champions. Now I can't decide if a tale of two champions should apply to Matt Amodio and Jonathan Fisher, or Matt Amodio and Amy Schneider. Maybe the Three Musketeers, if anything. David got a daily double. He said, "I always wanted to say it. Let's make it a true daily double." What would have been more interesting is if David played on Amy's 35th game, because Angie from Gavant said the same thing. She always wanted to make it a true daily double, and that was on Matt's 35th win. He answered correctly and went to 2,000, which led them to the first commercial break. The mini anecdotal interviews were all interesting. You know, it's hard to be here on this stage without thinking about Alex Trebek. So many of us grew up watching him. David Peterson, a boiler operator from Dunbar, New Hampshire, had an unusual childhood take on Alex's work. Tell us about it, David. Right, so as a child in the 80s, I played a lot of video games growing up. Channel surfing, probably like 9 or 10 years old. I thought the man looked a little bit like Mario from Nintendo, you know, the hair and the plumber's mustache. So that probably made me stop on the channel and been a fan ever since, and here I am. Ken laughs right after David told him he thought he looked like Mario. He then asks, when he shaved the mustache, did you think he looked less like Mario? David answers, yeah, it kind of confused me. The anecdote concludes in both of them laughing. Jenny Govey's hobby is sewing, and she talks about her kids being her only customers. She looks so young to be a mother, let alone a mother to who I assume are the age I can probably guess if they're her customers. Amy Schneider is an engineering manager, and now a millionaire from Oakland, California. It's a weird moment. It seems like imaginary money out here. Have you had time to process it? You're now a game show millionaire. Amy answers, I guess not really, it's not. A million is not a word I ever expected to be like associated with me at all. I think that's just like I really like the whole time I felt more like what's felt more real is like being good at the game. I love this game my whole life, and to be here doing so well. I mean, that's what is the great feel right now. The money will feel great later, I'm sure you. Ken concludes, yeah, exactly. It's still an reward come first. The money, you don't want to turn that down either. David ended the first round winning $3,400. Jenny was in second place at $3,800, and Amy was in the lead at $7,400.
He got both daily doubles.
David got the second daily double, risked $4,000. Unfortunately, didn't know the answer and went down to $1,400. Amy got the other daily double in Double Jeopardy, risked her trademark $4,000, got it right, and went to $20,200. The band The Monkees were actually one of the questions. This was filmed just 1 month before Michael Nesmith's death, one of many videos I've been working on for the past month. I was hoping to have all these videos done before the new year. Amy ended Double Jeopardy winning $25,800. Jenny was in second place at $7,400, which was the score Amy ended the first round in, and David was in third place at $4,600. The final Jeopardy category was 19th century nobles. The question was, on his deathbed in France in 1890, he told his brother, the sadness will last forever. 121 years later, and the sadness still lasts. It's Van Gogh. Stats? Napoleon? Dreyfus? This was a gimme.
This was a gimme. This is one of the rare Final Jeopardy gimmies.
Amy risked $10,000 and took her final score down to $15,800. She's now at a 29-day total of $1,035,400.
And as always, thank you for watching.